What I do, fellas. So today's video is all about you won't go on a second date if you go ahead and do this. So she won't want to see you again. She has no interest, not even thinking about you most times after she leaves that date. And it's all because of the things that you guys went ahead and did and shouldn't have done. So before I get into the discussion of the things you guys should not be doing while you're on this date, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, fellas. And so let's get started right now. So listen, it's going to be very much simple for you guys to go to this date and be ready if you're going to have your confidence, right? So make sure when you're going, look your best. And so the first thing is having the basics of your hands lotioned up. Ashy and stiff hands, no, no, no. So anywhere on your body, if there's ashiness or stiffness going on, this is what women don't like. They like you to come prepared. So sometimes when you guys slip up with being ashy, that's already a red flag. Like, do you not put lotion on when you get out the shower? Do you not just put on lotion when you see your hands dry? Now, I'm not just talking about your hands, but your elbows too. And I could keep going, fellas, but when we talk about these things that are going on with the physical, and she could see it right off the bat, y'all could avoid these simple things by just putting lotion on. Now, with the stiffness going on, you could be stiff when you hug her. You can be stiff when you shake her hands. And you can also have stiff hands. So when your hands become extremely dry, right? Or let's say you don't use lotion enough, and let's say, you don't take care of your hands, fellas. There's ways to, of course, bring moistness and make those hands soft. Now, I'm talking about your feet. You could take care of that too. That's another topic if she comes over. But you see how women peep these things? They pay attention to how you don't have it taken care of. And fellas, something I'm not even going to get into details in this video is about your nails, dirty nails underneath. So you guys can make sure you have the basics done. Literally, these are basics, fellas. You can make sure the basics are done prior by going ahead, like I said, when you get out the shower, put on lotion. You're not going to no longer have stiff, dry hands that no woman wants to touch your hands again because, oh man, that hand was rough. That hand was dry. So just take it like this. The last thing I'll say about this point is that when you're sitting across from her, let's say you guys are on a dinner date, she does peep it right away. So for my fellas that are going to try to hide it or be like, oh, she's going to overlook it, I'm telling you, fellas, she's keeping that note in her head. And I told y'all are supposed to appear confident and you're supposed to come looking prepared. All right. So if you don't have those basics, the lotions and all that, y'all are slacking way back. And fellas, remember, you're trying to get her to see you again. So don't slip up with the basic things with your hands, okay? Keeping it dry. Now let's get into the second thing. And the second thing is your face, fellas. I am so tired of fellas thinking, man, I don't got to be taking care of my skin that much. I mean, girls, they do their thing with the mask. Yes, we know girls I love a mask. I love a nice mask. But y'all, the basis of just taking care of your skin, you don't got to do the extreme. You don't got to go to that level that girls do it. But just having good skin on that date, she wants to see that. So many women go to that date and they see that your skin, oh man, it's scary. So acne, get rid of it. Dryness, back to having dry skin, dry hands. Don't have that going on. You have to have a skincare routine going on. That's why I'm excited to have T. Shanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to keep hearing me talk about them because I know the positive impact their products will have on your life. Seriously, I still don't think some of you guys believe me when I tell you how implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in every aspect of your life. T. Shanley makes taking care of your skin uncomplicated. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing you don't. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it super easy, they provide this instruction card in every single box that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Definitely comes in clutch. But you don't have to just take my word for it because they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. This isn't something that you want to put off because prevention is key. Get ahead of any signs of aging now. Your future self will thank you. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teach Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause and cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teach Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they are offering my viewers an amazing deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. Once you have the routine going, the results will come in. The results are going to show. So basically, you'll never have to worry again about going on another date and having this woman be like, oh no, I can't even look at your face. And then on top of that, like we said, you're trying to get the second date. So on top of that, her thinking about you, she doesn't want to do that. But to see your face again on a second date, she couldn't go through that whole date looking at you. Now, I'm not even joking. When she's looking down and you're wondering like, wow, is it just your phone? It's not just the phone. It's her avoiding you. It's her now not even wanting the eye contact because around your eyes, oh yes, there is dark spots going on and the acne as well. Now, fellas, you can avoid all that once more by having that skincare routine going. Don't forget about that link. It is down below. And fellas, let's now wrap up to say this. If you're still thinking that your skin does not matter when you go on these dates with females, I'm going to make it clear one more time. She's going to go and talk about your face to her girl, to her mother, to her sister, whoever she could get access to talk about it. Because it's scary and because she has to tell them how it went. So just keep this in mind. You have to be reported, right? She has to report how it went. She has to tell somebody. Now, some females, they'll talk less than the other girl. They won't say too much about you. But when they notice when your face was the face that was in front of her the whole entire time, when they notice that, they're going to say a whole lot. And the negative part about it is that there's nothing positive to say about that, right? Now, I'm saying, y'all know, if you want to fix this solution, get your skincare going. All right. Now, let's get into this last thing on my list. And this is going ahead and looking. And I told y'all earlier, you got to be looking confident. You got to come confident, but this is looking like you're broke. I'm sorry, fellas, but the truth of it is when you're looking like you don't have the money going on, females don't take you serious. Now, yes, you could take her to an expensive date. Yes, you could take her to, a place you have to spend at least, and hey, some girls want more, but let's just say at least 100, 200. Now, I'm just talking about bills, right? Now, if you're taking her on this date and you're thinking, well, the more I spend, the more I act like I have money and status, and hey, you don't have to act if you got it, okay? So the more I have money and status, that's gonna be okay. Fellas, unfortunately, with looking like you're broke, it's gonna look the part. So there's kind of no covering it up unless you change your outfit, unless you don't look so broke. So basically, I'm trying to say is don't come unprepared once more. Like, don't rush out the door and be like, well, I didn't know what to put on. I couldn't find a fit that would make me look good, make me look strong, fit me nice. Be prepared ahead of time. I'm sure everybody should. I'm sure you have a nice fit, a nice go-to fit, or you should have a nice go-to fit for dates for these females out here, right? So if you don't know what to put together, if you don't really have much of a style going on, you have to absolutely figure that out. And I'm not even joking, because she will analyze and she will say things such as, oh, he can't dress. Oh, how much did he spend? Oh, look how he's dressed. Oh, so casual. Oh, like, you're on this expensive date, right? Wouldn't you want to be dressing more? That's how she's going to be thinking, dressing more expensive, more presentable. Now, fellas, if you're going to the park, if you're going like somewhere that's regular, not too much going on, somewhere where you could basically dress casual, by all means, dress casual, but you could still look good. So don't choose the worst outfit that makes you not look so strong. For example, maybe something that's just not fitting you in the proper areas. Yes. So I'm saying choose your best fit instead of the one that could be more risky, right? And then also remember, when you're dressing casual, let's say you're not doing too much, there's other ways you can compliment yourself. So it could just be maybe jewelry, as simple as that. Or it could also just be, you got a certain hat, certain things that you could just throw on as accessory, and it goes ahead and gets the job absolutely done. So you don't have to do too much. You could just add a little bit on to whatever you got going on. So also remember, and this is how we'll wrap up, also remember when you're going ahead and dressing very much casual, you don't want too much going on with your outfits, or you just want to kind of like be like, oh, like I'm confident and stuff. Make sure you go in there having a style, like knowing how your signature look would be most times. So sometimes when you lack confidence, when you don't know much about yourself, you don't feel like you look good, you're going in there really bringing that energy all the way out. So maybe the way, you're kind of looking at at yourself. Maybe you have to keep fixing your shirt. Maybe you have to unbuckle it or untie it, zip it down because, man, you wore something that didn't make sense for this occasion. Or you know that you get hot a lot. Why are you going to wear a sweater? You can find a shirt that makes you look better and doesn't have you sweat the whole entire time when you're on that date with her. So you can get that second date with her. So lastly, fellas, if you're struggling to, look more presentable or, like I said, you don't want to look broke, just know that you just got to now know what to put together and be more prepared. The more prepared, the more, you went to put it together. This is how I like to look. This is my favorite color. This looks best on me. Oh, I should look more fitted because it'll make me look more stronger. When you know those things, you now know that, okay, I'm going into this. And if she doesn't really like me, so be it. This is how I look, though. This is where your confidence will come from because you know you still look good. It's not maybe to her. Now, the other thing, last important thing is that she might not have to love your outfit. She might not have to, understand it, if anything. But she might appreciate it, or she's just going to look at it as in like, okay, you did something there. You took your time. You spent some money. So really, being broke doesn't mean that, you got to be flashy and everything. And being broke doesn't mean you're always spending the most money. You just make it look the best, make it work for you because you could put it together. So fellas, go ahead, be confident before you go to that date by preparing ahead of time. Don't be the guy that has the ashy and the stiff hands. Don't be the guy that says, well, I didn't want to put lotion today, and then you skip that. And then, of course, when I said with the acne, if your skin is really looking scary, I'm sorry, that's how she's feeling. Because when she does sit down, she is analyzing and she is going like this in her head. But when it's going on like that with your skin, make sure you do have the routine, like I said, going with that link down below. Click it. And lastly, like I told y'all, with looking like you got money, looking like you're presentable, you're going to do that by being prepared, knowing what's going to look best on you. All right, so I thank y'all so much for watching, especially until the end. Don't forget about that link. Get your 30% off and, of course, plus that free gift. Y'all see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.